Right, morning. This is the second of the videos about area and perimeter. This one deals with the area of regular and irregular shapes. It's a very bad shadow, I'm really sorry about that. I'll try and be a bit taller. So we're learning to measure and calculate the area of regular and irregular shapes. By the end of this session, you'll understand what area is. You'll be able to calculate the area of a rectangle, calculate missing lengths, calculate the area of a composite shape. That's a more complex shape where you might need to cut it up into several pieces to get your eventual area. And in the next video, not in this one, but in the next video, we'll be looking at calculating the surface area. So looking at how much area there is on the outside of a 3D shape. Helps you with wrapping paper and things like that. Okay, so area is the space inside a shape. So for perimeter is the space around the outside of the shape. Think of running your 1K a day laps. The area is the actual playground itself, the area within the shape. And when we're measuring area, we measure the whole thing by splitting it into imaginary squares. You need to know what unit of measurement you're using. Again, it might be a metric unit of measurement, centimetres, millimetres, kilometres, or it might be an imperial unit of measurement, inches, feet, yards or miles. Okay, make sure that you know which unit of measurement you are using. It's really, really important. Okay, so with a regular shape, a rectangle or a square, we split the shape into imaginary squares. Okay, so this rectangle is 8 centimetres by 15 centimetres. And in my head, I'm splitting this side into 8 lines to give me 8 rows. And this side, I'm splitting this line into 15 imaginary columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to the end. Okay? Did you like that? It's a very good shortcut. So we actually have 8 rows and 15 columns. So we're going to have lots and lots and lots of tiny boxes inside that square. And to find out how many tiny boxes you've got inside that square, each box being a centimetre by 1 centimetre, we're going to just multiply these two numbers together. So we take the 15, nice piece, oh we've got red today, never mind, 15 times 8, lay out your multiplication sign as neatly as you would if we were just doing a normal multiplication sum. Don't take shortcuts with your calculations. 8 times 5 is 40, 0, carry the 4, 8 ones are 8, add on that carried number, 8 and 4 is 12. Okay, so 15 times 8 is 120. That means that within this big rectangle we have 120 squares that each measure 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre. That's a lot of squares. So we need to tell everybody what our area is. That is our area, 120 squares. Okay, so we write down the answer like this. A for area equals 120, unit of measurement, centimetres squared, or 120 square centimetres. Okay, doesn't matter how you say it, but you do need to remember that little 2 there, which means you're talking about squares. Okay, are we happy with that? Let's move on. Now, here's another one, just the same. In this one, we're talking about metres, so our squares are going to be bigger. So we might be talking about the size of somebody's garden here, a very long, thin garden, like the ones at the back of Castle Avenue. Okay, so we've got a rectangle that is 2 metres. That's a very thin garden, maybe a plot of an allotment or something. 2 metres wide. So we've got 2 columns, but we've got 27 metres long. So that's 27 rows. And in order to be able to calculate the area, we need to do a multiplication sum, 27 times 2. I'm not going to do it, I'm going to leave you to do that one. Okay. Now, the problem comes when we get funny shapes. So when you're an adult, you will find that you need to calculate the area for everyday things. And one of the really big ones is things like paying for carpet. If you're laying down a carpet in your first brand new house or your flat, rooms rarely come as a simple box shape. Often you've got little alcoves and little funny little bits. And it's really important to draw a plan and split the shape of your room up into different parts to be able to calculate the overall area. Okay, so this is what you do. You take your L shape, this is our composite shape, and I can see that this shape splits into one rectangle here and one rectangle here. Now you can split the shape how you like. It might be easier to do a long rectangle here and a smaller shape up the top. It's your choice. Sometimes the measurements that you're given will dictate how you split that shape up. Alright, so look carefully because there will always be a trick missing measurement. Always, bet your bottom dollar on that. So I am going to split this shape by just moving it to the side, okay? You may have to just draw a line, see what you can do. Then we need to find the area of this shape, which is nice and easy. 6 fours are 24. So this shape has an area, oops, a daisy. I don't like the red, let's go back to blue. An area equals 24. We're talking about centimetres here, so this is a smaller shape, 24 centimetres squared. This one here, 1.5 times 7. If you can't do that in your head, get yourself out a multiplication sum, put your decimal point, oh, let's rub that out, that was a bit silly, wasn't it, Mrs. Webster? Try that again. 1.5 times 7. I'm going to put my decimal point in my little cup, okay, multiply it. 7 5s are 35. 7 1s are 7, add 3 is 10. Get my decimal point out, it's 1 number in, so 1.5 times 7 is 10.5 centimetres squared. So this one area equals 10.5 centimetres squared. So to find the area of the whole shape together, we need to add these two together. 24 and 10.5 is 34.5 centimetres squared, or square centimetres. Okay? Sometimes you will get a missing measurement. Nearly always you'll get a missing measurement. So you need to know how to calculate it. If we're given this long measurement here as 9 metres, but we're not given this measurement, we can use this 1 metre to help us find it. If we take that metre and we push it up, push it up, push it up, push it up, it fills this little gap here, and we know this is 1 metre. If we know that's 1 metre and that is 9, take away that 1, this measurement here must be 8 metres. Okay? And then it's easy for you to find the area of this shape, 8 metres times 3.5. Okay, we happy with that? Next video to deal with surface area. See you later.